In the previous lecture, we saw that traffic going from 3.1 to 1.2 is not taking the optimal path. So we saw that it takes the path through router 2 and then router 3 and then router 4 and then PC2. This is called suboptimal routing. So how can we solve that while maintain some way of load balancing? We can go to router 2 and make the show run command include route, and then I will delete these two routes and replace them with a route to the next hop, but with a specific network address. So the network 192.168.1.0 with the mask of class C will be through the 254 address, and sorry, the mask is wrong here, and the network 4.0 will be through the 252 address. Now if I try to ping from PC3 to PC1, so 192.168.1.1, we see that we have replies, and if we ping the 192.168.4.1, we see also that we have replies. Now the problem here is that we do not have redundancy. So if the interface f0/0 went down, for example, so on router 3, I will do interface f0/0 and then shut down. Now traffic going to the 4.1 address will fail, so 192.168.4.1, we see that the ping is timed out. So how can we solve this issue? We can try by configuring floating static routes. So on router 2, I will add another route to the network 1.0, but through the 252 and with a different administrative distance, which is 5 here, and also to the other network, so through 254 with the administrative distance of 5 to the network 4.0. Now if I issue the command do show IP route static, we see that we have the main two static routes with the administrative distance of 1, and the other two static routes that I have added will be used as a backup routes because they have a higher administrative distance of 5. But let us try to ping from PC3. So being 192.168.4.1, so being 192.168.4.1, we see that the ping is still timed out. This is because router 2 cannot detect that the fast Ethernet 0/0 on router 3 went down, because the two routers are not directly connected, but there is a switch in the middle. So how can we make router 2 detect that the interface fast Ethernet 0/0 is down, and then switch from the main route to the backup route, the route with the administrative distance of 5? We can do that using IP SLA. So on router 2, I will start configuring IP SLA. So IP SLA 1, then I will ping the address of 192.168.2.254 from the fast Ethernet 0/0 interface. The threshold will be 1000 milliseconds. The threshold is used for warning message and statistics. The timeout will be 1000 milliseconds, so 1 second, and then the frequency will be 2 seconds. Then I will configure the second IP SLA. So IP SLA 2, I will ping the 252 address with the same parameters. So threshold 1000, timeout 1000, and frequency 2. Now I will start the schedule of the SLA. So IP SLA schedule 1, start time now, and then life is forever, and the same thing for the second one. Finally, I will configure the track object 1 to be associated with IP SLA 1 for reachability. The same thing for the second one. So track 1, track 2 with IP SLA 2. Finally, I will associate these track objects with the static route. So to show run include route, then I will delete these routes. So no IP route for the first one, and no for the second one. And then I will reassociate those routes with the track object. So the first route with track object 1, and the second route with the track object 2. Now if I issue the command show IP route, we see that the first network is still use the main route with the administrative distance of 1, but the 4.0 network is using the backup route with the administrative distance of 5. This is because the main route is down. Since the track object is down, if we issue the command to show track, we see that track object 2 is down because the interface on the other side is down, while the track object 1 is up. If we go now to router 3 and issue the no shutdown command and return back to router 2, we should see that the track object 2 is up now, and also the IP SLA 2, so reachability goes from down to up. We see that the track object is up. If you issue the command now show IP route, we see that the traffic is using the main route with the administrative distance of